Hello, Elo. In this question, you're comparing simple interest to compound interest. And you're told that in account A is 6% simple interest. And in account C, you have 5% annual compound. So the simple interest formula for account A will be the initial investment P plus the interest that you earn, which is the simple interest P times the rate times T in years. So if we substitute our values, we were told that our initial investment was 200. And so this is 200 plus 200 times the interest as a decimal, 0.06. And we'll leave it T for time in years. And so if we simplify this, okay, we get that A equals to 200 plus 200 times 0.06, that's 12T. So this is our function, 12T plus 200. This is a linear function. This is how we find the future amount in account A after T years. Okay? Similarly, for account C, here, because we're dealing with annual compound, that means that the number of compounding periods is 1. And so the formula for that is A. Actually, let me use C for the future amount in account C. So the future amount in account C will equal to the initial investment P times 1 plus the interest rate over n, the number of compounding periods, raised to the n times T. Since we have annual compounding, that means n equals to 1. And so this formula reduces to C is equal to P times 1 plus R raised to the T, where T is in years. And if we substitute the initial investment, P is 200, okay, 1 plus 5% is 0.05 raised to the power T. And so the future amount in account C is equal to 200 times 1.05 raised to the power T. And this is an exponential function. So we now have to look at what happens to our investment for different years. So let's create a table. First column, we'll call it T for number of years. Okay. And over here, this will be account A. And here will be account C. So we're going to look at after 2 years, after 4 years, after 8 years. Okay. So for T equal to 2 years, that's 12 times 2 is 24 plus 200. That's $224 after 2 years in account A. Whereas in account C, 1.05 raised to the second power times 200, okay, that's going to give you $220.50. So you can see that account A is better after 2 years initially, right? Now let's look at 4 years. If T is 4, 12 times 4 is 48, plus 200 is 248. Okay. And for account C, 200 times 1.05 raised to the fourth power, when you plug that into your calculator, you should get $243.10. And finally, after 8 years, 8 times 12 is 96 plus 200, that's 296. And 1.05 raised to the eighth power times 200 gives us $295.49. So it looks like before 8 years or 8 years and below, account A is the better option. But after 8 years, account C will be the better investment. Okay, so after 8 years, account C is a better investment. Anyways, I hope this helps you with that question. Good luck.